Dear students, let's start chapter 10 of Geography, Life in the Deserts. In this chapter, we'll study about the hot desert, Sahara, and the cold desert, Ladakh. So let's start today's topic, the hot desert, Sahara. First of all, we should know the meaning of desert. What is desert? It is an arid region characterized by extremely high or low temperatures, whether the temperature will be very high or will be very low, and has scarce vegetation. So vegetation will be found here in very less proportion. Dear students, in the chapter 5 of this book, we studied about the importance and necessity of water. Water means life to plants, animals, and people. It is very difficult for anyone to live in places where there is no water to drink, where there is no grass for their cattle to feed on, and where there is no water to help the crops to grow. It means water is very, very necessary. But the deserts are the areas where water is found in very less proportion. We will now learn about the places in the world where people have learned to cope with extreme harsh temperatures, in some places as hot as fire and some as cold as ice. So both of the regions are called deserts. So these are the desert areas of the world. These are characterized by low rainfall, scanty vegetation, and extreme temperatures. Depending on the temperatures, there can be hot deserts or cold deserts. Where the temperature is high, that is hot desert. Where the temperature is low, that is cold desert. The people inhabit these lands wherever little water is available to practice agriculture. So let's start the discussion about the hot desert, Sahara. Look at the map of the world and the continent of Africa. We can see Sahara Desert covering a large part of North Africa. It is the world's largest desert. It has an area of around 8.4 million square kilometer. Do you recall that India has an area of 3.2 million square kilometer? The Sahara Desert touches 11 countries. These are Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, Tunisia, Western Sahara. So these are the countries you can see on this map. When you think of a desert, the picture that immediately comes to your mind is that of sand. But besides the vast stretches of sands that Sahara Desert is covered with, there are also gravel plains and elevated plateaus with bare rocky surface. These rocky surfaces may be more than 2500 meter high at some places. Again, you can see. You'll be surprised to know that present-day Sahara once used to be a lush green plain. Cave paintings in Sahara Desert show that there used to be rivers with crocodiles, elephants, lions, giraffes, ostriches, sheep, cattle, and goats were common animals. But the change in climate has changed it to a very hot and dry region. These are the countries again: Western Sahara, Morocco, Mauritania, Algeria, Mali, Niger, Chad, Libya, Egypt, Sudan, etc., covered by the Sahara Desert, Eritrea and Somali Republic, Sahara Desert. Al Azizia in the Sahara Desert, south of Tripoli, Libya, recorded the highest temperature of 57 0.7 degrees Celsius in 1922. So it is the highest temperature ever in the desert or somewhere else. Climate. Now we'll discuss about what kind of climate is there in the Sahara Desert. As we have discussed that this is hot region, so temperature is very high. The climate of the Sahara Desert is scorching hot and parched dry. It has a short rainy season. The sky is cloudless and clear. Here the moisture evaporates faster than it accumulates. Days are unbelievably hot. The temperatures during the day may soar as high as 50 degrees Celsius, heating up the sand and the bare rocks, which in turn radiates heat, making everything around hot. The nights may be freezing cold, with the temperatures nearing 0 degrees. So the days are very hot, warm, and nights are cold. So this is the feature of the climate in the Sahara Desert. Now we'll discuss flora and fauna in the Sahara Desert. Means what kind of animals and plants found in the Sahara Desert. Vegetation in the Sahara Desert includes cactus, date, palms, acacia. In some places there are oases, green islands with date palms surrounding them. Camels, hyenas, jackals, foxes, scorpions, many varieties of snakes and lizards are prominent animal species living there. Oases in the Sahara Desert, this is the main feature. People. So after the discussion of plants and animals, we'll discuss about the people, what kind of human beings and what they do for their living or livelihoods. The Sahara Desert, despite its harsh climate, has been inhabited by various groups of people who pursue different activities. Among them are Bedouins and Tuaregs and Bedouins. These groups are nomadic tribes rearing livestock such as goats, sheep, camels, horses. These animals provide them with milk, hides from which they make leather for belts, slippers, water bottles. Hair is used for mats, carpets, clothes, and blankets. They wear heavy robes as protection against dust storms and hot winds. So in this way, the people rear animals and they use animals products for their livelihood by selling them. The oasis in the Sahara and the Nile Valley in Egypt supports settled population because it provides water. Since water is available, the people grow date palms. Crops such as rice, wheat, barley and beans are also grown in this region. Egyptian cotton, famous worldwide, is grown in Egypt. So this is also the part of Sahara Desert. The discovery of oil, a product in great demand throughout the world. In Algeria, Libya and Egypt is constantly transforming the Sahara Desert. Other minerals of importance that are found in the area include iron, phosphorus, manganese and uranium. These are very important minerals found in the Sahara Desert. So till now we have discussed that what kind of crops are grown by the people, what kind of animals are reared by the people, and which minerals are found there. The cultural landscape of the Sahara is undergoing change. Gleaming glass cased office buildings tower over mosques and superhighways crisscross the ancient camel paths. Trucks are replacing camels in the salt trade. So salt trade is done by the trucks. This is the modern means of transport. Earlier it was done with the camels. Tuaregs are seen acting as guides to foreign tourists because they provide the basic knowledge about the particular region. More and more nomadic herdsmen, those herd animals, are taking to city life, finding jobs in oil and gas operations. So gradually they are leaving their traditional works, traditional activities here. Depressions are formed when the wind blows away the sands. In the depressions, where underground water reaches the surface, an oasis is formed here. Before a short while, we discussed about oasis. These areas are fertile because water is available. People may settle around these water bodies and grow date palms and other crops. Sometimes the oasis may be abnormally large. Tephilalate oasis. Tephilalate oasis in Morocco is a large oasis with an area of about 13,000 square kilometer. You can see here 13,000 square kilometer. So dear students, we have discussed about the Sahara Desert. Here in this video, we discussed and explained about the animals, plants, vegetation, flora and fauna found in Sahara Desert, which countries are covered by Sahara Desert, what kind of people live there and what they do for their livelihoods, what are the activities done by the people. So in the next video, we'll discuss about Ladakh. Thank you. Have a nice day.